happy Tuesday. So, a template, a theme, and a builder walked into a bar. And just kidding. But I do want to talk to you today about the difference between a WordPress website, template, theme, and builder, and why we use each of them. So we WordPress nerds get pretty into our acronyms and other terms that might not be that understandable for people who don't work in websites every day. So one of the things that you often hear us talk about are use this theme or try this template or have you use this builder. And it can get really confusing. So I'm Tina Smith and I'm here to make complicated WordPress stuff easy to understand so you can solve the right problems, grow a good business, and build the online business that you've always wanted. So let's walk through each of these categories: a template, a theme, and a builder. First, WordPress was originally made as a document repository, a content management system, a place where people could put and share documents and have links on the interwebs where they could access resources that they needed. What it became is a website builder, which we love, but there's not a whole lot actually to the WordPress interface itself without a template, a theme, and a builder. You don't have a lot to work with, especially if you're not a coder. So you can build pretty much anything you want on WordPress, the platform, as long as you can write code. And by code, I mean HTML, JavaScript, all the things that come in those little brackets that you see with a lot of if-then scenario statements and even terms that we normally wouldn't understand because they're linked to certain pieces that are put together. CSS helps with layouts and all of those coding languages that are starting to make your eyes glaze over. And don't worry, that's why we have themes, templates, and builders to help make that easier for people who are not coders and people who have never done that type of work before. But you want to make an update on your website or a change or even just plug in a photo. WordPress developers came up with things called themes to make that super easy for you. And what they did was with a theme, we'll start there because the theme actually dictates what happens over the entire website. So when you get in a WordPress dashboard, it's all the settings that you set up without diving into the code. So you might say what color your background is, what type of font that you're using, and the theme dictates the things that you can change about your entire WordPress website. You change it in one place and it updates the whole website unless you have something specific on a page or a post that is telling it to do something different to override what's happening on the theme there. So the theme is basically what governs the entire website. A template is generally something that you plug into a page to specify what happens on the page itself. So you'll see a lot of templates for landing pages. So maybe you've got a webinar coming up. We have webinar website templates, and usually it's not an entire website, although those have come in to popularity these days, but usually it's just a page and you upload that template to a page and it just dictates what happens on that page. Within that template you can specify, and it usually has to be done within each of the elements themselves, but you can change the font, which will override what is happening in the theme. You're telling WordPress, don't look at the theme, look right here. I've changed the font, I'm doing something different on this page, so do this like I want you to do it right here on this page, but not on the entire website. You can change colors, you can change fonts, you can have things laid out differently and different blocks of content. And that brings us to builders. So again, we're looking at making things easier for non-coders. So 5 years ago, there weren't a ton of website builders, but now we've got things like Wix with drag and drop builders, and also things like Beaver Builder and Divi. And what those are is you can look at the actual page and grab with your mouse and move a piece of content to another area on that page. You can move a row or a heading or a photo and change all of that out on the page itself. And the builder is the thing that is allowing you to do that. Now, why do we need each of those elements? It's true that they are separate pieces and some of them work together. So you have different builders that can work with different themes, and you have to make sure that they're compatible and that they'll not cause conflicting scripts. And when we talk about scripts that conflict on the back end, we're talking about that code. So coders are trying to make your life easier, and yet when you use two things that they haven't tested together, a lot of times things can go awry. So you have to make sure that your builder is compatible with your theme and that the template belongs to that theme as well. So one of the themes that we use is Beaver Builder, and we use the builder Beaver Builder. They're named the same thing, which is great. It works within the family, but also you can use Beaver Builder, the builder, with lots of other themes. One that is free is the Astra theme or the Genesis theme. So if you're looking for a free theme, you can go in there and use that. And Beaver Builder has a light version that will allow you to have that free on your website as well. The templates are usually set up by designers to make things look really pretty on the site so that you don't have to go into the code and say, I want a different font here, I want a different photo, I want a different color. So basically, we've got themes that are telling the entire website what should happen on that site. Then we've got templates that we can put on a page, and in order to drag elements around and make different things happen on that page, we have builders to make it easy for us to do and see at the same time. Hopefully that helps you understand those three elements a little bit better, and just know that we've got coming your way talk a lot more about templates, how you can use them and how you can use them to make your life just a little bit easier while still feeling like you've got a customized design on your site. All right, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed that segment, and we'll be back here on Friday. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey there, thanks for watching. And if you liked what you saw there and you're ready to take your website from crickets to clients, we've got a course for you. In the course, we're going to talk about all the reasons your website might not be converting, and it's probably not about the message. So if you're ready to go from frustrated to validated, we'll uncover all the reasons your website isn't converting and how to fix them without scrapping a thing. All right, see you there.